No parent wants their child to face tremendous inner distress or pain which leads them to think about suicide. In addition, no family wants to go through a prolonged season of suicidal crisis in which no one knows exactly what one member of the family is thinking, feeling, or might act on. But if you think that your child might be considering suicide and you want to make sure your reaction is positive as you enter into conversations about it, I would want you to consider these helpful and non-helpful ways to engage with a family member. Helpful. Offer supportive statements and encouragement after listening and seeking to understand. Non-helpful. Offering support statements and encouragement instead of listening and seeking to understand. You see, the factors which lead someone to believe that suicide is the only answer to unburden a tremendous sense of inner pain are layered, unique, and have been built up over time. These factors deserve time and space to be unpacked. The more room that someone has to share, the better. Resist the urge to get to the current positives and go with them into their past negatives. Helpful. Keeping your emotions focused on your child. Non-helpful. Keeping your emotions focused on you. Now, this is incredibly challenging. You are likely to feel intense emotions yourself as your child explains their own thoughts and feelings. These can range from sadness or fear over their struggle and what they could choose to do, or anger that they would even consider something which would have such vast consequences, including what it would do to you personally, or a mixture of other personal feelings that you have in light of them sharing. All of these feelings that you have are valid and they deserve room to be processed in a healthy way. But that way is not with your child. You will need to turn to your own peer level or professional support systems in order to help you to work through that fear, sadness, anger, or any other overwhelming emotion. The more that you're able to focus on what your child needs from you, the more that they are going to be able to have the room to focus on their own healing and their own journey to wholeness. Helpful. Finding the appropriate help in the right time frame. Non-helpful. Making rash decisions out of fear combined with a lack of understanding the process, leading to a sense of hovering. The first instinct you might have would be to have your child evaluated in an inpatient facility. Now, depending on the unique factors of your situation, this might be the best first step. However, this is not always the case. It takes a great deal of insight into the complex issue of suicidal ideation, both active and passive, and suicidal actions. You see, it is important for caregivers to be sure that they have educated insight into what the appropriate steps are and in what order. Now that this challenge has faced your family, it's going to alter the dynamics of your relationships for a season. The goal is to make sure that these new dynamics are healthy and promote the well-being of any individual who struggles, instead of pushing them to hide in further silence. To know the difference is going to take skilled guidance. For that, we recommend you connecting with a local professional or a hotline counselor. Do whatever it takes to find the best support for you as you and your family are making critical decisions for your family's overall health. All are important factors as you move through this season that you're now in.